your teammates, whether your squad mates are set to team or squad, it doesn't matter. They'll still be able to hear you. So it just opens up the channel, and you can always mute people who are being annoying or whatever. But for the most part, people, especially who are playing in this server, they're usually playing the objective. We try to, keep good, balanced teams on each side. And, when going for the objective, it always helps to be able to talk to your teammates, plan attacks, let people know where, other people are. One little trick that people love to do here on Karg Island on Team Deathmatch is put out a radio beacon. I always hear in games, whenever we're playing this map, somebody new who maybe hasn't played Team Deathmatch, they're like, how did they get up there, so they think they're glitching or whatever. That is how they get up there, because whenever I die, I'll show you that. That's something else that's new with the patch, is how you parachute in on Battlefield 3, and I like it much better than the old way. You really have a lot more control, and which totally, adds new elements to the game. Oh. Yes. Oh. Well, at least I got that guy. Try to always remember, we've talked about this, but it's been a long time. Sometimes you have to reflect on the basics. Try to get into a habit of, pulling out your pistol. Parachute is just so much nicer. You can pull down, and you'll slow down as you're falling. If you press up on the joystick, you'll actually fall faster. And then if you just use the left joystick, you can easily turn left or right. So it's much better to be able to parachute in this game. Which guns have you guys figured out that you like after the patch? That's one thing I am having a lot of trouble getting used to, is these guns. Over here, a lot of these people are in this building. There's one. So you can come over here to this window, and it's set up where you can kind of look inside and see things too. So that's why, another reason why people get on top of the roof. But a lot of people just don't pay much attention. Blonde Basses. You know what? I'm going to give him a call out right here. He's always in the server. He is a very good player. I usually like to play with him on my team. I don't like to play against him because he's usually got my number. But he's a good guy, and I appreciate everybody who jumps in the server. And I try to jump on kind of during all times of day. I may only get to play around 1 or 2 rounds before I have to get up and go do something else. But that little bit of time, hopefully I get to meet or play with as many people as possible, doing it like that. But here this week, actually, I plan on really starting getting worked out as far as live streaming goes. I just called and upped my internet service, so hopefully I'll be able to stream pretty high quality video. Like I don't like doing stuff and it doesn't look good. So that's why I've kind of been, oh, I might get some dog tags right here. You sir. But yeah, I just called. I don't like to upload stuff if it's not very high quality or whatever. And that one wasn't so lucky. So anyway, so I've invested in a new PC. I'm going to talk about that in a future video. Like I said, I'm upping my internet. I was getting like 20 megs down and 2 megs up, and I called Mediacom. They were actually running a deal in my area where for $5 more for 12 months, I'll get 50 megs down and 5 megs up, which will be twice as much upload speed. So hopefully I'll be able to do a little bit better quality with that than what I've been doing in the live streams. Not seeing much action this go around. But yeah, you guys, before this closes out, because we're getting close to the end, because they're about to beat us again. That's one thing on this server. You're going to run into a lot of people playing the objective, playing competitively, and I like it. Give me 5 losses in a row. As long as they're good, close games, somewhat close, that's all that matters, and I love it. Alright guys, that does it for this video. I am the Red Dragon. Put over your voice chat to team, especially if you're playing in my server. That's where I'm going to be. If I'm playing on the server, I'll be in team chat more than likely, and that way I can talk to everybody on the team. If you're on the opposite team, if you're on the enemy team,